Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, man, it's been a long weekend here. So, for our viewers out there, touch on the special weekend. We're still the last push for Extra Life. I last checked, I think I'm at 360 of my $500 goal, which is awesome. I still have my personal donation. I'm going in there for $100, so we'll be at $40 away after that, towards that $500 goal. So hopefully we can get there. Be fantastic for the first go at this. So appreciate that, of course. But with that, we're gonna, and actually I should say, we did have a $50 donation earlier today, and that gives every one of you guys an automatic Nat 20 one-time use.
Let's go.
Including me, the DM. So,
oh no.
who's nice enough to me?
God.
So yeah, so one-time Nat 20. Anyone wants to use during this session tonight? But yeah, we have a normal story here we're playing as well. So get back into that. Recapping from 2 weeks ago. So you guys had basically there's this incident. A citizen of city of Gadrin there in Kalaran was murdered by the Thaerian military. It had basically came in and occupied the city for whatever reason, and you come to find out that it seemed that they were taking certain residents if they exhibited a certain type of behavior or whatnot, specifically if they were force sensitive. They weren't bold enough to go after the full-fledged Jedi, but it seemed that those that showed signs of that they were going after. And Boris Berthen, the kind of town urchin, apparently had signs of that as well, and got caught up in that situation, and unfortunately was killed at the hands of the Thaerians for that. But Austin Delnay, the head of the Kalaran militia, had reached out, and he said, hey, we have the situation. Can you guys help out with this? Basically, we have intel that there are captives that the Thaerians have, and we want you to rescue them and also get some information on what the hell they're doing before they ship them out and whatnot. So the Thaerians had come in and taken over the previous Office of Police and Security there in Gadrin. So it was a building that was familiar to some of you. It was a matter of, okay, how do we get in, and what's your plan of attack? So with a little thought on that, some disguises, invisibility, etc., you made your way in as Valen acting as if he was Dem and Lan, bringing in Valen as a captive. Jack coming in invisible behind them. Got in and didn't get much farther past the basically front entrance as the guards took the prisoner away and left you behind. Valen, you were able to get in and infiltrate a little bit. Then forget it. Well, Dak had went in, snuck through the doors, invisible, and eventually, chaos ensued as things just. I forget what triggered it. Valen, was it you getting loose and doing things, or
they were going to inject me with something?
That's right. Yes.
And I heard it, and that's when I set off the force within me.
Yeah, so you had noticed that they were about to hit you with something, and so you just obliterated them in the little hallway entrance there, and then from there it was okay, figure out what's going on. There's some weapon emplacements, turrets, security turrets around the area that you had to deal with as well, especially Dak, who eventually did lose his invisibility because Lan and Dem were trying to deal with their own situation up front, breaking through, realizing things were going down. So, but you eventually did. And after taking out the guns, Dak, you had found one of the officers in her office and subdued her and took a data pad from her. And then Lan and Dem, you made it through as well. All reconvened at basically the very back of the office. The guard post, where they kind of, survey the facility, control the guns and other things like that. Where Valen was basically hacking into the system, trying to get security footage and any other control over things, whatnot. So you guys had reconvened there, and we were just picking up. We just left off as you were looking through the security cameras, and you noticed that there was an officer that matched the description of Lieutenant Dalen, basically your person of interest, in the northwest room of the facility, the ready room, with a handful, about half dozen or so Thaerian officers or Thaerian soldiers that were brought in to just help with this, essentially occupation. So we pick up with you guys there in that guard post.
I can't remember. Did we find anybody else that was taken prisoner there, or was it empty? They already been taken off world.
I thought there were some in the overnight
Yeah,
center.
there are 4 in the long-term
area.
detention
Long-term,
area,
there you
so
go.
you hadn't gone in
Yeah.
there yet. Valen, did you deactivate the guns in there? Was that an attempt you made?
Thought
I think we
that's
did,
part of
yes.
what we were trying to do,
Okay.
but I don't remember what happened.
I
'Cause
could have
then
sworn
the other
that we
part was the
deactivated
cameras.
them all of the, not cameras, but turrets.
Well, 2 of the turrets were taken out in the main hallway.
Yeah.
Well, there's 4 in there, and I think actually,
I think we took all the turrets are done. I'm pretty sure.
except for the ones in the other rooms, because you would have had to go in there and take care of them. Valen, you were working at them, and
Yeah.
notes to show me, because I was taking notes on those. But you had never completely taken them out.
No, I had gone to the guard post thinking there might have been a way to just deactivate them
Okay.
all together, I think. And then I was going to check the cams as well, and then that's when everybody met up, and I don't know how much further we got on the turrets, because I
Okay.
knew we were trying to turn them off, but I don't remember us actually
I
doing anything like that, though.
I really remember us turning off the turrets. I don't think we did the cameras though.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was gonna say we'll say that you shut
Okay.
those down. That's fine. So yeah, from there, so yes, there still are. Valen, you know, because you were in that room, 4 other individuals in that south holding room that were just being waiting to be taken somewhere.
And then once we've got the turrets off, and we know that, I was going to go back towards those guys, try to undo any restraints they have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they actually didn't have any restraints that you noticed. Yeah, they were free to move around in the room, but
Not likely.
they were a little put off, but you came in and you were throwing force throws and things around in there, and most of them were just kind of up against the wall trying to stay out of the chaos, because they didn't want
Right.
anything to happen to themselves, of course. So they're already going through something. You could probably make an assumption that maybe they weren't so fortunate to resist to resist the injection or whatever that was coming your way.
Gotcha. And so with everything, I guess I would take a look around and make sure we've got everything handled here, and then once we're ready, head on over to those guys and free them up, see if they're able to fight, and then heal them up too if they need anything. Maybe try to get the poison or whatever that stuff was out of their system. I don't know if it's something I'd be able to identify just by looking at them.
Right.
Yeah, sounds good to me. I can't do any poison anything, so other than be resistant to it.
Well, as long as we're done here, I've got everything we need to fix those guys up.
Yeah, let's skedaddle over there. Get him
Uh,
loose.
Todd, you said there's guys in the ready room with him that we saw?
With the with Dalen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and you were, I mean, you were briefed on this to begin with as well. So there's about, rough count, 6 to 8 soldiers. It looks like, in addition to him, and the facility, it went on lockdown. Essentially, it was,
Yeah.
whether it was a good thing or a bad thing, because they didn't want people escaping because of what was going on, but it also prevented reinforcements from moving around the facility as well. So
Good.
the the officers were in there working their way to get out. So they were actively trying to get out. So that's something you could, you would see in the video there as well, as them actively trying to get out. And you're not sure where that that attempt lies, or where their progress is at with that, I should say.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna make my way back towards the guys in the detention area, get them free and unsedated or unpoisoned or whatever condition they've got.
Okay. Everybody just moving along then.
Yeah, I'm eager to get these dudes free, at least from the room, but I don't know how much we can do with the
Are you in the? Did you go into the room, or are you like doing this via? Okay. Yeah. Yep. So you head around. It's just around the corner, essentially, to where you were. You head in there, and you see this room. You were there before, and you're greeted again by these 4 individuals. Humans, female, 3 males, and they just look like ordinary people, to be honest. But they definitely are confused, frightened a little bit, really sure what's going on. When they see you come in, everyone else going along with as well. Zoom. And their expressions change a little bit to that confusion, but maybe a little hope or something that maybe can get them out of the situation, because you guys definitely aren't coming in here like the soldiers, the Thaerians. So give me a Valen, give me a perception check for that. All right, so doing a good look over everyone in here, they look fine. They look, other than stress and whatnot of the situation, they look fine otherwise. There's no signs of, disease, poison, etc. Yeah, seem fine. They just kind of, look around, and one of them steps forward a little bit, and let's You know what's going on here? Why have we been taken in? What? We have to fight our way out? One of the others who's a little bit older than the group in there comes in and comes in and asks or steps forward and when you're mentioning about you know your abilities, I should say, and says yes. I think they've done something to us, though. I've had trouble sensing things since being brought here. Just a second, man. The audio for you guys is not coming through. Oh, that's...
Oh. That could be me.
There you go. No, it was on my end. Because I pulled
Okay.
my headphones out and it
Oh.
all up. Should be good now,
I had the
chat.
exact
Thank you for calling
opposite
that out.
problem.
Yeah.
It's like, so this sense that you have goes away or has gone away since you've been injected or since you came here?
When you say injected, he kind of says, he reaches back to his neck almost. It's like, you know, it was kind of a blur when I brought here, but now that I think about it, did they do something to us?
Probably what they tried to do to me, but weren't able to. I imagine I would have been just like you and had a lot more difficulty dealing with them once I got back here. But yeah, I think they did. I'm not sure exactly what it is, and I don't know if I have anything to actually get rid of it right now, but the people we're going to probably will. But we have a lot of people potentially between us and the exit, so we need to hurry. And if any of you can fight, with or without this extra sense, we do have some weapons to spare if you need them.
Definitely don't have to fight because you know
I
you've been through a lot.
just in
But
case,
yeah,
it's a precaution.
I figure I'd throw that out there.
We'll do the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
The gentleman that's been talking so far, he says, one second, please.
Hmm.
And he closes his eyes and he concentrates a little bit, and you get a little sense, Valen, that he's you know, trying to reach out. And because he looks at he sees Dak and to each of you and looks over you and can see that you know, you're a little bit low in spirits and whatnot, and he can sense that and puts a hand out towards you, and Lan and Dak, you feel a little revigorated as he casts heal,
Hey,
and he comes out and he says, "It seems that not everything has gone. I can't manipulate things with the Force. Seems more of an offensive nature. They found a way to dampen, but I've been able to make sure all of us in here are healthy, and it seems that is utilizing. So, Valen, do you have the healing spell power?
Heal? Oh yeah.
Yeah. What is that?
You want me to just throw it up?
Please.
Although mine's a little different because... Well, no, it's the same thing.
1d8 plus force casting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine adds a whole bunch of other
Yeah.
stuff to it, but...
Oof. Okay. 7 points each to you guys. He would look to you, Dem, as well, and says, Miss, are you hurt anyway? You look pretty good, but sometimes things can be deceiving.
Oh no, I'm perfectly fine.
Wrong
Right
way,
as
Jack.
rain, almost. But yeah.
Man, I gotta get your damn token fixed, Lan. I'm gonna update Foundry and everything, I think, after this session, so we'll see. Are you updated,
Prepared.
dude?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
It took me a good amount of time, but
Yeah,
I got
I'm
it
gonna go
done.
through and do all that stuff. So.
Set away some time because. Whew.
So the individual that is that offered some healing, he says, "We're happy to help in any way we can. Probably a little more as a backup, but I think that'll be better than nothing." And the other individuals say, "Oh yeah, I'll probably stay in the back as well, but we'll definitely be along for it." And then the female, and then the two other males say, I've known my way around a blaster, so if you have something, we can certainly try and help out in that regard.
Here we go. Did we tell them? Did we / should we tell them that we're here for the other dude?
You haven't, so
Yeah.
you haven't really given specifics. Just basically, hey, you gotta get out of here.
Hey guys, what's
Yeah.
up?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Were there
figured we
two-
do it better in one fell swoop than
Yeah.
going back and grabbing
Well,
the other guy.
it's on the way. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
were there two guys saying they could hold blasters?
Yes.
Mhm.
Did you give them to each one? Dan?
I
I have one.
I have one that I can at least
Okay,
loan.
so I'll
Yeah.
hand them. I'll hand them the blaster pistol I have.
Also, don't we have a couple incapacitated guards like right outside the door? We can just.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. Take
Okay.
their guns.
Yeah, I'm better than that. All right. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, forgot to
could do
search
that.
them.
There you go.
Jack's just
I'm
dragging
assuming
a
they
couple
have it.
We're in
bodies
a-
into the room.
We were in a little bit of a rush. I think
Right.
I can forgive
Yeah, I have
us.
priorities.
Okay. So you group together and get ready to make your push out
Before we
of
go,
the facility. Yeah.
do those guards, any of the guards we incapacitated, did they have any sort of crowd control items on them, like sprays or stun grenades
Bear
or anything
mace?
extra like that? Yeah, bear
No,
mace.
nope. You didn't notice anything like that. They're just kind of
Okay.
standard. Yeah.
What about binders?
Yeah, they would have had a set of binders each, at least.
Do you have binders still? Oh wait, no, you don't.
think
Yeah,
you
I'll take 2 of the binders and hand 1 to Lan. There was a little bit of a problem. I had to improvise, and you don't have any binders anymore. So here's making up for that. Sorry, bud. And I'll take the other pair, and hopefully we'll use these on Dalen. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Lieutenant Dalen.
Lieutenant Dane.
Yeah.
All right. Is everybody ready?
We want to clue these folks in.
Yeah, just tell them we're getting out of here and we're capturing the guy in charge to answer for
There
what he
you
did.
He's on the way. He's on the way out. So it won't be. We don't have to go too far out of our way.
I mean, they can stay
Especially-
here and lock up for all I care. We've got to go and get out of here. So
Yeah.
Is it necessary that we go after this guy? I mean, why don't we just get out of here?
well, if we don't
Well-
stop the guy who's doing it, he's gonna round up more people. Probably find you guys again. So you got to put an
Mhm.
end to it.
And
Valid
side note,
point.
Todd, when we walked in, What was the outside of the facility look like? Was it just like a building face, or are there like guard posts and
Yeah,
like
just
does it look like a prison?
not really. It's more of a, more of an office building ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there are security guards outside?
No, there wasn't.
Oh, there wasn't. Okay. Well, worst comes to worst, we can just have them hightail it while we go after Dalen, as long as they know where to get back to. Although,
Which
probably
is
don't want to
mostly
do that.
just away from here. Yeah.
Any direction not here
Yeah, that's
is
basically
a
it.
good one. But yeah, unfortunately, we do need to go after this guy. We have to at least make the attempt.
You said you saw them on the cameras, so you know where they're at.
He's in the ready room. He's moved around since our last bit of intel, but that's to be expected, I guess. But I have one of these, and I'll hold up the stun grenade. Like, I still haven't used it yet.
I've got mine as well. Why don't we I think with that, Dak's gonna go ahead and head back to that guard post room and just check that camera feed and see if they're still in there trying to get out or if they've are out.
Okay.
See what our situation is here.
Yeah, so you head back over that way and pull up the feed as it cycles through the different areas of the facility, and you do see that it looks like at this time they have been able to break out of the lockdown. The lockdown has softened, and so there is movement about, and they've mobilized, coming out into that desk sergeant area. From the ready room. A few of them have stayed in the ready room, but they've kind of held up in the that sergeant desk area there, anticipating sending a couple down the hallway, coming your direction.
Okay.
Well, so
All right, I will inform everybody. From that guard post area, does that have control over the controlled access doors directly?
it would, yeah, but I think one of those are like destroyed now. No, or not?
I don't think we
Forget
destroyed
what
any
doors.
doors.
The front door,
I think
the very
not
front
the-
entrance door is like destroyed because you guys physically pulled it open.
I thought it was the one right after that because we got in the front door, and
Yeah,
then
we
we're
sliced
like-
one of them.
Yeah.
yeah, so I thought it was we got through the front door to give over Valen, and then we got stuck
Yeah,
at the next
the door after that. Yeah, the door after
and
that
then we had
was.
to get that one open.
And because Dak, you were actually trying to slice in the one door over there, and then.
Mm-hmm. Then I left, and then we came back, and I think
Mm-hmm.
finished slicing it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's right. Yep, you're right. Okay, so yes, there would likely be some access, remote access.
Is the door currently open? I can't remember.
No,
It's currently open.
it would close.
Oh, okay. It's closed automatically behind you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just point out the rest of the group that they're out now and they're coming down the corridor. So get ready.
Do we want to wait for him and get him in this corridor, or do we want to meet them out in the corridor?
From what I saw on the camera feed, it seemed like they're just holding position to wait for us to come out. Like they're not.
They're slowly moving down, cautiously, guns at the ready, going towards that door. So.
Stay put
On
and
the
have
hallway.
them come to us.
So as soon as the door opens, open fire. Set up like
Yeah.
a little mini ambush.
Yeah, something fun.
You could
Tasteful.
lob us a couple stun grenades, you know?
Yeah, let's stay put.
Yeah, I guess that'll be our plan. We're going to wait for that main door to the corridor to open, and then we'll blast them.
Okay, so where are you guys like? So the controlled access room there, it's pretty small. It's a pretty small, maybe 10 foot wide by 20 or so. Not very big. Where are you guys just holding up there, waiting for them to come in the door that way, or?
I'm looking here. We could hide in the guard post and then just wait for them to open that door to the controlled access area, and then pop out. Or, long-term detention and pop out there. I figure going right at the door is probably not great.
Where are the turrets that are disabled at?
In the long-term detention area, and then the overnight one. Because there's one
Okay.
turret in there.
Are the turrets able to shoot down the controlled access, or they just cover the room itself that they're in?
Yeah, just the room.
Okay. Could always hide in the guard post and see if they go check out the detention area and then activate the turret on
Get
them.
them in the back. Hey.
There's no way to set these stun grenades to some sort of proximity setting, is there?
I don't know. I was just dealing with that in another game that made no sense. So
Tie the pin to a string and tape it to the door so when the door
Yeah.
slides open.
Do it the old-fashioned way. Come on.
because there's mines and grenades. Oh, a mine is if you come within range. Grenade is you can set it to go on like initiative 20. Like you basically set it as a timer.
Mhm.
So
Oh, so it's how
Oh.
long you.
you guys can set it as a
Yeah.
timer and say it's gonna go off, X.
Oh, okay. How long was that corridor? The one they're coming down?
It's pretty good size.
Like 50 to 100 feet.
Potentially.
Okay.
I think
Just trying
think
to
we were
get a
saying like
sight
I think it was
sense
60 is what I was saying, like 2 rounds of move.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for them to get a little closer. But once they all
I'm in
huddle
no
up
rush.
together, that's when we toss them. Just have somebody open the door and at the same time chuck them both through and get who we get and then take out who's still standing. And
Yeah,
then
there's
if we can
still-
grab Dalen,
There's
knock
only
him out.
there's only a couple coming down the corridor. The rest of them are staying back in that desk sergeant area.
Yeah. Well, let's just get the ones we can. Figure
Yeah.
if we can jump any of them, that's a big old W in my book.
Yeah, so I guess yeah, hang out in the guard post area and wait for them to come through the door.
We do that.
Okay.
Although, well, Dak's
With
actually
everybody?
going to-
All you guys are all
Um,
because there's 8 of you now.
No, I
yeah,
think
so Dak's going to just wait at the doorway down in the long-term detention area. So keeping an angle on the controlled access door hallway, but actually be in that room.
Okay.
So I don't want to bunch up either. Because if they're like a grenade or something too, that's
Mhm.
that's stupid
Yeah.
to have
Yeah, I'll
everybody
go
in
down
one
there
spot.
as well then. And then we can have Balin and Lan with the other folks in the guard post.
yeah, or Lan could go at the other end of so you guys are long term, they could be at overnight. And then you can have like a crossfire kind of thing. And then I'll have to melee in this close range, but
Yeah.
I'll be
I
able
mean,
to
it's
hold
up
them
to
off
you.
while you guys pick them off from the sides, so
Alright,
guess that'll be
sounds
something.
good.
Stop
Do that.
drawing.
Players always draw all over the canvas. I know I can turn it off, but I don't know. Yeah. Okay. If you guys want to cross by, we can. But yeah, I'm good to head with Dak and then keep most of the folk in the sort of guard post area. So you have to account for all them.
I'll watch over them.
Okay. Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Yeah. Bling. All right, so you guys are in. Sorry, say that one more time. Who's where?
So I believe it's me and Dak in the long-term detention.
Okay.
Lan is going to be hiding out in the overnight.
Okay.
Balin and the previous prisoners are going to be in the guard post.
Okay.
So we're like split up, and we can really get them from everywhere. And Valen can watch over the folks so they don't get got immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Draw.
Oh.
Back. So move this room here. This is your overnight, or sorry, your long term.
Okay. I'll get over here.
The other side will be.
Oh, so long term or Gavin and I
Yeah,
are
we're
over here.
around this side. Somewhere over here.
So Dak or Lan, you would be over in this area here, and then they're gonna come in down. Just go to pencil. That's
I
the
know.
doorway.
Just scribble it. Yeah, there you
That's
go.
the doorway they're coming in.
Nice.
Do it live.
Yeah. On the fly. Come on.
So then where's the control room?
Up here.
Here.
Okay.
That's really just to give us a rough idea.
Standing by the door.
Oh, line got all curved.
Yeah, so the ones that. This one.
No idea.
Yeah, just. The
Why
room
does
that
it
lands in is obviously much wider, but
Okay.
Yeah.
you guys are at the door. Okay, so the soldiers come up. They are at the they're at the doorway there. Coming up to that. You hear from the other side of it, one of them getting ready to open up that door. So as soon as that goes off, taking shots.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Saber Ward and just kind of wait for them.
Okay.
Just in case something stray fire comes over our way, I can try to
Mm-hmm.
deflect it.
Okay. That's a doorway. Okay.
Okay.
And if you have it open, it can be open. So you hear the door below you being accessed and open up, and it does. It slides open. And the guard moves to step in. So anyone that's holding an action for that can go ahead and let that fly.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna just wait. I want to get a slash off on them because I'm better at that. I know my strengths.
Give him the land jolt special.
Give him a land joke.
Will a 19 hit one of these guys?
Yes, it definitely should. So just the one guy. Well, it's basically the door's opened, so you have that visual on him. Land. So hefty hit there from him. Okay.
Yes,
Was
part of
anyone else
this-
taking a shot, or you guys all waiting for something further?
Dak's gonna shoot following. So basically, sees land, pull the trigger. So Dak's going to follow up with the shot on the same guy.
Okay.
I have extra attack. Do I do 2 shots when I ready the action, or just 1?
Just the one.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm just
That'll
waiting.
definitely hit.
I want to get a melee off when I can. So.
Okay. All right. And Valen, so were you doing anything?
Would
Like
it be possible to hit the door and then open it up in Saber Ward?
if
I
the
just
door was
kinda wanna take
closed,
their
no, that
attention.
would have been.
Okay.
Yeah. If you
Then
had
I'll
the
leave
door
it-
closed, then.
I'll leave it closed for now.
Okay.
Just waiting to hear on the other side for.
All right. So
Right.
everyone roll initiative. Ooh.
Natty 20. I love those rainbow dice. I have them in my other game.
They kind of rolled shitty for me a little bit there, but
You know, sometimes you
Pretty,
just
at
gotta work
least.
them out.
all right. Combat in. Okay, so officially enter combat as the two of you, ready and waiting, are able to get off some shots on the unsuspecting guard, and it takes 2 heavy hits. He's looking really rough, and you do see that. You notice that he immediately is like hand up to his earpiece. That he looks like he might be trying to do something. Dem, you're up.
Hahaha. I'm not gonna let that happen if I can help it. You said it was the guy right by the door that's
Mhm.
doing that, yeah? Okay, I'm going up and around here, making myself known, and I'm going to try and get him if I can here. Let me that one. Get him with the vibro rapier, and should have sneak attack on this as well if I can hit it. Ooh, so close to that nat 20. Okay, and then I believe I always have to check because I'm terrible at it. I think I'm doing at 7th 46. There you go. And like that.
Yowzer. Yeah, that takes him out.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Dang. All right. Yep. Cool. And then let me see if I want to do anything else. I don't think so. I'm going to, I guess, cunning action, hide back around the corner here.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you rush around the corner and just a quick jab to the already very injured soldier here and cut him completely down as he falls to the floor. His counterpart now looks out and realizes that there's more to deal with than they realize, and he immediately calls out. He says, "We got a man down. We need backup immediately. Send all back to the controlled access."
It's fine. We got him right where we want him.
And is going to step in, come into the room, and runs in and can see Lan there. Lan, you're gonna have some cover on the shot, leaning up against the side of the door, but gonna go after you. The shot here.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's go for it. Using my nat 20.
Whoa.
Actually, let me roll it first, right? Maybe I won't need to. Yeah, no, I need to. So he rushes
Is that a nat
in.
20 as in a crit? Or a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, look at that garbage, though. Eee.
Oh, you wasted
well,
on that. I shouldn't laugh. It's gonna bite me in the ass.
The 9
Yeah.
points there on that shot, and looking up information on.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they definitely get.
Full ass.
All right, so he's gonna take another attack. This one I'm gonna throw over to Dak. Comes in and he knows that 2 shots came in, throws one over to Lan, and then turns and tries to get one off onto Dak. And that I'm sure will hit even with some cover. Big old 6 points to you. And
All
He's gonna dip out himself and
Uh-huh.
wait for backup. You're up, Dak.
Is the door still open or did it shut automatically?
Still open.
Okay. Am I able to see him at all from where I at, or any way to even move to be able to see him, or is it if I move there, or?
There you definitely have a line on him. Yeah.
Okay, I will move up then and take a shot at him from here.
Okay.
Let's do regular attack first.
Hey.
Hey, didn't even have to
Nice.
use my freebie.
Indy got a nat 20? No way.
Got a whole extra 1 point though on the damage.
Firing
Or
through
an
the
extra
doorway
7.
to the soldier up in the corner trying to get away. Didn't expect the advance.
Yeah, caught you by surprise. Use my extra attack here.
This second shot, however, he squeezes up as tight as he can against the corner and gets out of the way, and you unfortunately can't catch him on the second shot.
All right, I'll follow up with the offhand on a couple dual wield attacks, thinking, if I just spray this area, I'm bound to hit him again, right?
Spray and pray.
Nope.
And third one is even worse. You're maybe overcompensating.
I'm bound to hit him, right?
And there you go. Finally, the
God, you-
fourth shot. You take your time, line up through the doorway, and get a shot off. Hitting him once.
All right. Use my movement. To kind of move back to where I was previously.
Right. Lan, you're up.
Okay. I will. I will go defensive here. I'm gonna activate my mirror image tech power. There we go. So
Very
that's
nice.
gonna give me some duplicates, and I'm gonna run out kind of out into the open here. And from this angle, do I have sight on the guard here? Or maybe over
Yeah,
here?
there you'd be fine. Yep.
All right. And that was my action, so I'm just gonna use my my bonus action to taunt him. Just saying, "Hey, come get me over here. Which one?" And I've got all my duplicates kind of taunting him out here.
Okay.
That'll end my turn.
Oh, is there a clock? Concentrate. Done. Oh. And Valen, you are up. From the other side of the doorway, you've heard this blaster fire going off. Doing?
Gonna open the door and step through. Move 5 feet there. 10, 15. Right, 10, 15. I think I get there. How do Dak and Lan look health-wise? I can actually only see Dak's health bar and mine, not the other two.
Yeah, and then Lance might not even be working properly. Dax might, his might be
Should
all right.
at half.
They've definitely taken some hits. They've.
Okay. Does either one of them look? Does one look worse than the other?
I would say Lan does, yes.
Land looks worse. Okay, I'm gonna take out the. I think I used the good med pack. I'm gonna
You
take
do
out
have
a
your
med.
you do have your counterparts in the room with you as well. That's kind of standing
Can heal.
nervously at the ready
Oh,
to assist as needed.
right. Do I control them?
And actually, yeah, that's no. I was thinking of how to throw them in there, and actually, maybe
I
just
kind
put
of don't
like
want them in the line
one,
of fire, though.
just one with each of you guys. So,
Oh, okay.
Balin, you take one of the healers. Dem, you want to take a healer, and then
Mhm.
Lan and Dak, you control like basically you just have somebody that has a blaster.
Yeah.
On your turn, essentially, how you want to manage.
Wow.
All right. Well, I'll take the healer and tell one to go to Lan, and then I'll take a med pack and I'll poke Dak with it, which I believe is hit die plus, or it's just your hit die roll, right?
For the med pack.
Med pack, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So one of those to you, Dak. Roll your hit die. And then the other guy, can he use his heal on Lan?
Yes.
Try to get him up a little bit.
Yep. So go ahead, roll 1d8 plus 4.
Okay. Not the greatest.
Okay, so 6 points to Lan.
And then with that, gonna pull out the double Shoto, and I think I moved 5, 10, 30. I'll just get to the other side of Lan here. I think that's enough movement. I wanted to go 5 feet more to the left, but I don't know if I used all that up. I think yeah, whatever. That's fine.
Okay.
And I'll hold it there.
At the top of round 2, and Dem, you are up.
Howdy. Just, running and gunning here. We're gonna scooch on over. Okay. Hello. How's this dude looking?
He's pretty hurt. Still,
Pretty hurt?
still standing,
Okay.
but
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just do the same old thing. And try and hit him with the vibro rapier. Nope. I'll use my bonus action to duelist style, which lets me just redo that same attack.
okay.
So I'll try that again. Vibro rapier, normal. Come on.
Nice.
And then just lay on all that wild damage. Woo! Okay.
You didn't crit your damage.
Oh, it didn't?
No, did you hit
I
crit?
must have. That's what it must have been. So
Yeah,
I'll just
I
roll.
always get in the habit. I don't know, maybe that's it. You just get in the habit of hitting the wrong ones.
Yeah,
So.
I think so.
Just roll like an attack again if you want, and then
Okay.
hit damage again. I guess would be probably easiest to do it. But
Okay, let me just.
well, you don't need to. Never mind. He's
Okay,
down
well,
from the first one.
Okay,
Anyway.
it's fine.
You'll crit your sneak attack too. So
Yeah, it would have.
Yeah,
yes,
it would have
would've
been like wild. Yeah, I was wondering.
If
like,
you just
26
wanna,
little
you know,
overwhelming.
show off.
Yeah, let's just do another. 6. There you go. Okay.
So 41 points of damage as you come out and just wildly taking out these soldiers here.
Yeah.
The rest of you seeing Dem just realizing like, all right, we don't want to get on her bad side.
Yeah. I'm not. To be clear, I don't think I mentioned this, but I'm non-lethally doing it because we were asked to do it
Okay.
non-lethally. But yeah.
Okay, so both of them are knocked out then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So seemingly at this point, Dem, you can see down the hallway now. The guards have begun to enter in and starting to rush into the area here. And there is 4 more soldiers that are coming forward into the hallway.
I give them a wave, and then I say, "We got some bogeys."
We'll kind of move things around with you guys. You know, the rest of you guys probably come down something around here, and then Dem, you'll be about where Land's at. That'll be, and then we'll use this as our hallway here. Coming down. At this because it's yelling at me. Pink now, I think. Nope. Okay.
Oh, so down this way is gonna be the corridor.
Yes.
Okay. So right here where we're at's the control access.
Yes.
Room. Okay.
Yep.
Easy enough.
So they come rushing in. Turn.
Oh, it would be helpful.
Oops. Okay. I just gotta remember not to turn them off. Okay, Dak, you are up. You can hear the footfalls in the distance as you assume more guards are coming to join the fight.
All right, Dak's going to move to the open doorway with both blasters drawn and just start spraying blaster bolts towards whichever guy was unlucky enough to be in the front. We'll say it was this guy. $16.
Yes, that will hit.
All right.
Sweet.
Nice.
Which one are you going after again?
One here.
Top one?
Top,
Okay.
top one. Yeah. A little extra attack.
That will hit as well. 23.
Some weak damage rolls, 1s, 2s, and 3s all the time.
First 2 shots firing off down the hallway towards the pursuing soldiers from Dak. Strike target, hitting the guard, the soldier. He's taken some significant hits so far. Still trugging along though.
Okay. I'll bonus action, dual weapon, and let him know he made a mistake coming down this hallway.
23 will hit again.
Oh man.
Damage rolls are so bad.
You
All right,
give your rifle, your pistols a couple shakes as you realize the power cells must be a little low, as it's just not having the output you expect it to usually. Give it
Switching
one
them
more
around.
go, and you connect once again. It's kind of easy targets as they're rushing right at you down the hallway.
There we go.
And you do finally squeeze out some good, squeeze out the juice in your last shot, and it almost takes him out. He's looking rough and also very frustrated that he happened to be the one leading the pack.
Sorry,
Hey,
bud.
Dak will just give him a little smile and slide back behind the open doorway.
With that, Lan, you are up. So Lan, you were still up or no, you had moved around the corner, right? Yeah.
Oh no, I'm out here just with my mirror images taunting these guys.
Okay.
And now that they're in range, I'm gonna smirk at them and throw a stun grenade right into the middle of the pack.
Okay. That is, so the middle is going to be 45. What's the range on that? Is it 10 feet or?
Sorry, I think I clicked the wrong thing. I was trying to bring up the stun grenade item. It's I can throw it 30 feet plus 5 times my strength modifier.
Okay. And then what's the
Um,
distance?
10 feet.
10 feet radius.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's DC 14 con save.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say, yeah, definitely a way to be able to get all of them. I made that item, didn't I?
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
activated the thing and it didn't.
Should be in the compendium. No?
Not pulling off for you.
Let me take off consume usage and see if that works.
Yeah, I think that was the thing we had to
Yeah,
do.
it's
So
probably it.
okay, cool. All right,
Yeah.
so let's
There's the
go
template.
go at it. Let's go left to right, top to bottom. What was the save? 14 probably? Yep, so that's a
think so.
fail. That's a save. Okay, that's almost dead, is super nimble. Save.
Yeah, these guys.
Save.
Man,
So
their
nothing
decks
nothing on a
requires-
save, right?
No, it looks like
Yeah.
it's just on a failed save.
Okay. So you throw out your stun grenade and it tinks down on the floor in amongst them, and they were already very cautious on their toes, especially with Dak coming out and almost littering the lead man. And most of them are able to get out of the way, but the one in the back is the one that's caught off guard the most, and he is not able to avoid that, and is going to take the full effect of the stun. So with a failure there, he will be stunned until the end of their next turn.
Nice.
This is about to be not good, guys.
Okay.
Bonus
Anything else from
action.
you, Lan?
Yeah, as a bonus action, I'll use the last of my tech points to give a tactical barrier to Dem.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
Dem's got +2 AC as long as I'm
Oh, thank you,
concentrating on
Lan.
that. I'm in the template view.
+2 to AC. All right, the soldiers are up, and they are going to continue making their way, well, other than the one. Actually, they've got range. They're going to stay where they're at. So this lead guy, he's going to see you, Lan, and take some shots. What do I got to do for your what you call it again?
Oh yeah. So for the mirror image, I have to roll a d20 before you attack, and if I roll high enough, I can change your target to one of the
Okay.
guys.
I think
So-
it's after I roll this. Well, okay. So let me
Yeah,
see
I guess
if I even
if
hit.
it would hit me.
Yeah. Okay, so that will hit.
Yeah. So on a 14, that's enough to redirect
Mm-hmm.
to one of my mirrors,
Yep.
and it hits, so it's just destroyed.
Okay, because it doesn't have any. It doesn't have health. It's just it does immediately. Okay.
Yeah, it says if an attack hits, it's
Yep.
just destroyed.
Okay, so now you go down to 2. So he fires off his
Yeah.
shot, and you just through that manipulation of the program, you cause his attention to go to that, and it shoots, and then it dissipates in the air as he hits, and he just is what kind of sorcery shit are these guys using? I mean, we're trained for this. And he goes and he's gonna fire again, aiming towards you at potentially one of the other ones or yourself, hopefully. 18 will hit. Go ahead and try and
Right,
deflect that.
let's
The
see.
DC gets higher as you have less, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah, for the-
now I would need to roll an 8.
Okay.
So I can't. So it hits me.
That does
Yeah.
hit you. All right.
Yeah.
All right. 5 points.
Got it.
He's able to connect with that one. He just yells back. He says, Someone pick up Johnson." The other soldiers continue to go. Still just laying down fire at you, Lan, at the lands. I realized this was a LAN party. Everyone 20 points of psychic damage.
Oh no.
His first shot should hit.
Yeah,
That-
he hits another duplicate.
Okay. You'll be able to deflect that one. So you're down to 1. What's the DC go up to now? Like
Yeah, now I have to roll an 11 or higher.
11 or higher? Okay.
Yeah.
Second shot comes out towards you again, or your duplicates. That one will miss, so you're in the clear there. This other soldier here is going to use his action to wake up the other. I believe even at this point he can do so, right? And on a failed
I
save,
think-
stunned till the end of the. Additionally, unconscious until it takes damage.
So he'll still be.
Yes, he's still stunned, but he's. If he. At the end of his turn, he'll come out of it.
Yeah.
So he'll use that action and get him pulled up. So he'll be up. And that is it for the soldiers. Actually, he's going to back up a little bit after he does so. This guy will move up a little bit. Just kind of spread them out. Valen, you're up.
Okay, so we've got guys stunned, but not incapacitated anymore.
Correct. So he's no longer stunned actually because it's the end of their turn. So
Gotcha.
that is, that has decided.
Oh. Okay, let me see here.
Did I move too much for you?
No. Well, that's 45 from there, so. Trying to think where I'd have to get to actually be able to throw the grenade. Because Valen can't. He can only throw the 30 feet.
Hmm.
I'm just trying to think without moving the character. I'll move the character, but I'm not moving. I can't visually see this. Yeah, that would.
You trying to get a
Trying to see how many of them I can get by moving up and chucking it, but also I want to be able to take some cover back if I can. Just trying to see the maximal he'd need to. So I think Valen's just gonna run up to where he's at now and chuck the grenade. Let's see, hold it down right there. It'll get those two.
with your grenade. Sorry.
With the grenade, yeah,
Okay.
the stun grenade, and then let's see, what was that?
If you pull that up in chat, it will have a template you can lay down.
Oh, does it?
Roll it and then.
Very cool.
Oh, let me. Yeah, I'm still not used to all this.
It's newfangled.
Fancy.
Place measured template. There we
There
go.
you go. Yeah.
That did it. Yeah, I think it's only going to be those two.
It's like just yeah.
That's fine.
Let's try to be nice. All right. They will go. Stun grenade. You're doing okay.
Yeah, it's the
First one on
DC
the
14.
top will fail.
Yeah.
They both will fail.
Yeah.
Up against they took position up against the wall, just trying to spread out from each other, seeing that first stun grenade come out, and unfortunately you have another one that rolls out in between both of them, and the one that's hurt just kind of looks down and just says, "Oh, Criff," and they can't go anywhere. They're up against the wall, both taking this blast from the stun, slumping to the ground in that condition.
Valen just kind of chuckles. He's like, I was waiting for that. And pulls out the lightsaber. I think that was all my movement I could do. Otherwise, I wanted to get up to the... just so we're not completely next to each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys still have the other people with you, actually, so
Mhm.
Oh, yeah,
want them to do anything.
I would have designated...
Guy shoot.
Valen, anything for your
I was
counterpart?
going to designate the healers to go after Lan,
Okay.
heal him up,
To go after him. Yeah.
Go after him.
definitely. That's it. The
stab
same.
him with your needles. What is that? Just another... what was that? 1d8?
Yeah,
Plus
1d8 plus 4.
plus 4.
Nice. The one captive comes up to you, Lan, and gives you a little bit of extra boost as well. Keep you stabilized. And with that...
Godly.
And I'm going to quicken cast Saber Ward,
Okay.
which just gives me resistance to what is it? Kinetic energy and ion damage dealt by weapons for a
Okay.
turn. Just kind of bracing, waiting for the comeback on that. So
Yeah. So we go top of the next round as Dem, you are up.
All right, it's me, Speedster McGee. I'm gonna cunning action dash, and whee all the way over here, and then I'm going to. So I'll tell you the skill-based exploits are really weird because they're not a bonus action. I guess that's what keeps tripping me up. They're part of my attack.
Okay.
Like I attack and then I get to do it. So I'm just like thinking out loud here. So I'm gonna attack first, and then assuming I don't kill him, I'm gonna pocket sand this dude.
That guy
Okay.
should be laying down because he was unconscious at one point.
Did he get back up on?
Yeah, technically
Well,
he'd be he would be down.
Yeah, because he was
He was
stunned
stunned
until
and
the end of his
unconscious,
turn.
so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if technically stun meant you had to fall down, or you
Yeah,
could
it
be...
doesn't. I don't think it specifies. I feel like it's
I would
pretty
say
assumed that like you get knocked down, you're
falling-
gonna go down.
Right,
So.
yeah.
At least falling unconscious, I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah, that for
knocked
sure.
Down. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to Vibro Rapier at advantage because he's on the ground, and then we'll see if I. 17.
That will hit.
Yay. And there's the damage, 46. Yeah. 27.
That's- Hefty hit again. Dem is just cutting these guys down like it's nothing.
Yeah. And he's still up, yeah?
Yes, he's on the
Okay.
ground. Well, he's on the ground and he's just terrified
He's
as you
still-
rush over top of him.
Yeah.
And
Hello. And then I'm going to make a sleight of hand check contested by his perception check
okay,
to see if I can sand him. So there's
For
my
s-
sleight of hand.
that will succeed
Yay.
on
okay,
his end.
so
Or no, wait. Oh, I looked at the wrong dice that came out. Okay, I thought yeah, I rolled it. Okay.
No. So he is going to be blinded until the end of my. Oh, I should have done it beforehand. I'm dumb. Never mind.
Just the end of your
It's-
turn.
It's the end of my turn. I was like,
Oh, so
yeah.
you blind him and then you would gain advantage from that, right?
exactly.
Okay.
That's what I was trying. Okay,
Cool.
it's okay.
Interesting.
I don't do anything.
All right.
I'll still do it just to be terrible.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was cool just to throw sand in his
Yeah.
face.
Here you go.
Hate sand. All right. Dak, you are up.
All right. Dak will move up to the doorway here. Actually, go ahead and take a step out so we can get an angle on the one that Dem's not engaged with,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll actually, because I forget to always use the actual powers that I have. Give me 1 second. I will cast Force Focus, which gives me a 1d4 force damage on all of my attacks until the power ends.
Okay. Is that a concentration?
No. Let me see. Yep, it is.
Okay. And what? That's a bonus action?
Bonus action to cast it.
Okay.
First time.
First attack flies out and misses, just misses. The
Alright.
little bit of armor he does have absorbs the shot.
We'll use my whirling weapons and re-roll that attack.
Okay.
So I forgot about that until just now as well. From earlier.
You know, we're all guilty of it.
All right. with your signature Star Wars SW5E move of a reroll, just because apparently 25 will hit.
Alrighty.
Yay.
Rolling my damage with an extra 1 with that D4.
9 points hitting into this guard who hasn't been hit yet, but getting started.
Alright, and we'll extra attack here.
And that one, you found the weak spot in his armor. That will hit.
Another 3 and
Another
1.
Couple shots. It definitely hurt him.
Okay. Let's see. I moved. Yep, I have enough movement. I'm gonna go ahead and duck back into the doorway here, and that'll be it for Dak.
Okay, Lan, you've got quite a few targets out here.
Well, I'm gonna.
2 of them are
I'm gonna
on the
make
ground, so
Yeah. I'm gonna make for the longest target just to show off.
yeah.
See if I can
Expect
headshot
anything
this guy.
less. Pulling up your long rifle, aiming it down the hallway. 20 strikes, punches right through the armor of the soldier, lets out another cry. Getting battered.
Poor guy. I almost feel bad
Oof.
for him.
Taking a very, very heavy hit from the slug.
Hey.
Not looking good. Anything else? Follow
Yeah,
up?
Lan racks another one.
Okay.
And fires off a shot.
Second one, as the first, will connect and will be more than enough to take him out. He goes up against the wall in pain as and then is taken out, slides down that as the second slug hits him as well.
Oh shoot! I was supposed to keep him alive. Lan will move back behind cover and think about his decisions.
All right.
Also, Lan killed that one outright. Nice.
The soldiers are up.
Yeah.
Had to be one.
2 of them will. So they gotta wait to the end. They're gonna remake those saves. They're gonna lose their stun condition at least. Hopefully come out of unconsciousness as well.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully not. Requested item exists on actor Valen. What's the save? It's a
DC
It was a
Con.
DC 14
Con save.
con.
14.
Oh, I got rid of it out of my inventory. Is that why? It
Oh,
won't
that's
do it?
right. Yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
stupid me for keeping track of my stuff.
All right, the bottom guy will save. The top one will not, so he stays unconscious. The bottom guy will come out of that at the end of the turn, still on the ground, prone. And then this guy's dead. The soldier next to you, Dem, is going to.
Hey. I have a 19 AC right now. I
Powers? Why do they?
plan.
How do they have powers?
Tech networks?
I don't know what stat
Some
block I
kind of
use for them. But...
experiments in here.
Yeah.
So he's gonna stand up and he's going to, with a -1, not strike you. Yeah, he's gonna just take a shot at disadvantage.
Yeah.
That'll definitely be a fail. Try
Let's
it
go.
again. That'll hit.
I have a 19 right now because of the
Oh, you do. Okay.
horse or the shield thing.
All right. Well, he tries that close range attack as he doesn't really have any other options and gets close on the second one, but still just not enough to get through. So that is it for the soldiers.
Can we all just get along?
Dem, give me a perception check.
Perception.
At that point of playing too many different systems, I almost called for notice.
I was about to say, yeah.
All right, so as you stand over him and he's kind of firing up, he's not saying anything, but you're hearing some chatter in his earpieces, and maybe some of the others around you. That kind of helps you focus in on what that, and it's saying basically just frantic voices from the other end saying, "This is Lieutenant Dalen, preparing to leave the premises. Hold off the intruders until I can leave the facility at all costs. Keep them at bay. We'll be out of here shortly." And Valen, you
Dylan's
are up.
backing out. Waiting for Dalen to show up with like a mustache on Valen's artwork.
I'm checking something out real quick. Yeah. So Valen, does Valen hear any of that?
No. No.
Okay. But we want to finish this
I'll
quickly
share it
anyway.
when it's my turn. So.
So Valen's gonna run up, and knowing they've got to get to Dalen, he's gonna run up and take his fists and put them together and use the force and slam it into the ground and do force repulse again. Meaning these two guys will have to make a... Let me just throw it up there for you.
Well, one of them is unconscious, so I think they automatically fail
Yeah.
dexterity saves. So
Which guy's
Their limp body
he's unconscious?
flips around.
Which guy's unconscious?
bottom guy,
Oh.
what's your DC?
It's 17.
Okay. He will save. This guy here is still unconscious. Or no, wait, do you stay unconscious? Yeah, you stay unconscious.
You stay unconscious but not stunned.
Right.
Oh, right. Okay.
Go ahead,
wake
go ahead,
him up,
roll
Odin.
damage. I mean, that's gonna take his ass
So-
out anyways.
They'll...
Yeah.
You only,
think
you
he
only
takes
need
half if he
five
saved, so.
dice to kill that guy. Other guy is 11 points. He was prone. Is there disadvantage at least, right?
I guess that would be your call.
I think it is. No, I think it's actually rules is when you're
For
prone.
disadvantage on dex saves.
I think so.
Does
Unless you're
the
rolling out of the
handy
way,
dandy
Indiana Jones.
Dungeon Jedi Master cheat sheet
Cheat
have
sheet,
that on
yeah.
there?
Oh, I mean, of course, I don't have one ready. You know, that would make too much sense.
I didn't bring
Of
mine
course.
either.
Prone,
I have
disadvantage.
mine off.
No, never mind. Features
Yeah.
melee attack, range rolls, attacks against, only movement. Okay, it does not, which kind of seems odd. He is super dexterous while laying on the ground. It's out of the way.
He's just rolling around in pain, and it
Yes.
somehow
Yeah.
lets him not get hurt so much. They still take, 11 damage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Still a decent hit.
Just
And
army
he'll-
crawling at supersonic speed.
They'll pull the saber out and kind of lock eyes with the guy that's still up. Motion the healer and the other guys forward if they're paying attention. And
Okay.
that's it.
So funny to imagine this guy just like a full grown man crawling at toddler crawl speed, just like getting out of the way.
There's just a blur on the ground. What's that?
Top of the
Somehow-
next round, Dem, you are up, and
Okay.
you have some new information as well.
These nerve herders are taking off out of here. We gotta run. Dalen's cheesing on out. And yeah, so that guy's dead, and these two are like,
Well, this one up here he's actually dead. Sorry.
oh, okay.
Yeah, he just
And this
died.
guy's asleep. Yeah.
No, this one he's fine. He's prone.
Okay.
He's fine. Yeah.
And then we have this dude also. Okay. Yeah, I do want to at least clear a path here. I don't want a bunch of people running by this dude, you know? So I'll let other people catch up as they receive the news. In the meantime, I'm going to use duelist style and my bonus action to feint. So it's a deception versus an insight. So I'll make the deception here. And then I'd get advantage if I were to win it.
Damn.
Ooh.
Dang. Okay. So advantage on my vibro rapier attack. Man.
27, that'll do.
And,
Probably take care of him. Oh. Non-lethal?
yeah, non-lethal.
Okay.
I know we're killing some folks here, but meh. For me, it's not that much of an issue either way. So.
All right.
And then
yeah.
I'll just I'll use my 30 feet to just start booking it.
Okay. So yeah, I would say you guys are like halfway down that hall, maybe a little bit more or a little less. Get almost out to that central room, and you can see through the doorway that you see 2 soldiers, and then you see Lieutenant Dalen there. You at least assume it's him getting ready to leave, get out of that central office room.
Okay.
Dak, you are up.
Okay. I think we talked about this earlier. I think it's 60 feet from down the hall, right? That's what we ultimately settled on.
Yeah, it was like 2 rounds of movement. Yeah, so the map might
Okay.
be a little under accurate, but
Yeah, so I will, I guess, move, use my action to move, and then from here I can see Lieutenant Dalen and the rest of them inside that office.
yeah.
Okay. I am going to.
Prone person make an opportunity attack.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I think that's up to you. They might grab your ankle. Hey, come here.
He'll do it at disadvantage, I guess, because he's prone. But
Yeah, they can. It's just a disadvantage.
He has disadvantage. Yeah. And it can be improvised. Why not? That'll fail. 16 plus 15. What are you at? Yep, that'll fail.
Okay, and then I'm going to action surge. So I think I can do that, right? And then I will, with my action surge, toss my stun grenade into that room.
Okay. Do. Go ahead and they got to make saves. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll use it, and that should give you the thing. There it is.
2 soldiers. Fail. Big time. Another fail. Holy shit, Foundry.
Where's that natural 20 now?
We're shutting this down right here. Oh, you bitch. That's hilarious.
Oh.
Just hilarious. All right, so Lieutenant Dan is out with the others. So you rush into the towards that front office. You get just enough visual. You're able to throw it in there together, getting ready to evacuate, and you catch them with the stun grenade, and all 3 of them fall to the floor at the result of that. That your full turn there, Dak?
Yeah, because throwing the grenade was an action, not an attack, so I wouldn't get extra attack. Yeah.
Okay, Lan, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm shooting this guy.
He is prone, so disadvantage on your shots.
Use your auto crit and just blow his head off, man.
Damn.
When Lands this time is gonna remember not to kill the guy. So instead of shooting his head, he's gonna aim for the knees.
Oh, something funny like he shoots him.
You have a weapon that can do that though?
Well, I have shocking cartridges. I don't know if that would mean that they're non-lethal. I guess not. They're still bullets.
Yeah, no,
right?
it's got to be specifically. I think it's like it's energy, kinetic. I think there's maybe one more,
Okay.
but I know maybe
So-
ion.
I think it would be ion.
It's any melee weapon can do it, but if it's a ranged weapon, it has to do energy or ion.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run up here and I'll attack him with my vibro dagger, but I'm gonna throw it handle first.
Okay.
I have 30 feet, so I can't get right into melee.
Is that the right modifier for that? Because you're.
Yeah, it's dex.
Is it
still, right?
finesse?
Yeah, daggers are finesse.
Okay. Good. Yep. That'll hit. It's technically at disadvantage actually.
Hmm.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
a thrown attack again.
That's right. Okay.
Forgot about that.
Roll one more, yeah. Oof.
Should've just
Throw the
shot him.
dagger and just throw it
Yeah.
at the floor.
I just had a golden eye N64 flashback of like knives just inking off, not hitting somebody. You rush into the hallway, trying to make good on your past discretions of killing these people, and you pull out your blade hoping to get after him, but it's just for some reason he's a squirmy little fellow there on the ground, and you don't connect with the thrown blade. Anything else?
I would like to use my. Can I use my object interaction to pick up the knife off the floor?
I would say it'd be nearby him, so you'd have to move towards it, unfortunately.
Okay. Land's gonna just stare at this man who's just been wiggling around on the floor, dodging everything in disbelief.
Okay. You do have a counterpart with you that could probably come up and provide some help in this
Yeah.
situation as well, so.
Yeah, let's see. You said my counterpart just has like a regular pistol, right?
Blaster
Blaster
rifle, yeah.
pistol? Okay.
Yep. So is
So
it
let's see if I
D20
can-
plus 4 for the attack roll? At disadvantage, so I think to type it out, it'd be 2d4 KH1 plus 4 /R in that.
Oh, whoops! I didn't type it right. Let me just do it the stupid way.
All right. Unfortunately, that will miss. Again, he's just for some reason a tough target to hit on the ground, and maybe a little experience, nerves, etc. from these captives still going through them as well, and connect with anything.
Slippery bastard, ain't you?
All right. With that, we go back to you, Valen.
Valen's just kind of watching them try to take this guy wriggling on the floor and just shaking his head like, the masters would not be pleased if they saw this. He's gonna walk up to him, and I'm gonna take 2 strikes at him with the double Shoto. Is that he's still prone?
Yes.
All right, so advantage. Alrighty.
It marked him. Wait, no, it did actually.
Oh, was it their turn?
Yeah, because I marked somebody as dead, and so I marked the main guy as dead. That's why. So,
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll go back.
Yeah.
And then you just do whatever.
So he's gonna stand up, and he's gonna just fire shots at Lan. Frustrated. Fail. First one. Second one as well. So, okay. Did a lot of nothing. He just kind of looks around the room and sees that not really sure there's much he can do. He's going to fall back, though. And yeah, he's going to come up, fall back to these guys here. So, you are now up, Valen. Sorry about that.
Well, he's not getting away. So Valen gives chase and catches up to him, and he's just gonna take the lightsaber and channel the force through it, swing at him from behind, try to get him. Use force technique, which actually just uses the main attack anyway, so.
Ooh, wah, wah.
Can we take the nat 20 and just kind of...
You can, yes.
Let's do it. Nat 20.
Okay.
So
Roll
the damage goes
critical
through.
damage. Wah, wah.
So, yeah. Not the greatest, but he's got force technique on him now. So if he moves willingly, he's going to take... Actually, I think that got bumped up since we...
Hold on.
Oh,
He
yeah.
will take... Oh, actually, I deal an extra d8 force damage to him as part of the roll.
Okay, so roll 2d8.
Oh,
Or
all
'cause
right.
that
I
would
forgot.
crit
I'm not
as
used
well.
to critting on this. I almost never crit this stuff. Okay.
8 more points. Very nice. And then he's still... Is there still a thing that if he does something?
If he moves willingly, he's going to take 2d8
Okay.
force damage. Valen's just looking him in the eye, ready to chase him down.
Okay. Well, the turn order apparently... Yeah, Dem, you are up.
So-
You're basically just outside the office there. You just saw the grenade come in and take out the group there. So you can turn behind you because you do have a soldier right behind you as well.
Okay. Yeah, I figure I'd better just deal with this guy first, and then get to Mr. Big Shot over here. Okay. Sweet. I will grab him and go for a vibro rapier. I guess if I want to use everything, I'll go for try to feint again and then go for the vibro rapier.
Okay. Insight on my end?
Yes. I'm just making sure there's no limit on the amount of times I can do that. It's per the duelist feat, as far as I can see. It's just, I got a plus 11 though. I forgot. I was like, oh, a 7. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Okay. So I get advantage on this vibro rapier as I fake strike him, and I'm like, oh, just kidding. And then I'm like, just kidding again, actually.
27 will definitely hit.
Okay. And yeehaw.
Yeah. Takes him out.
Non-lethal.
Okay.
And yeah, I will burst into the room.
Now they're dead. Okay. So you take out the last soldier, you knock him out. You got 2 of them knocked out, 2 of them taken out. One from the force blast by Valen, the other one a heavy slug or 2 from Lan. Standing just outside the doorway there of the offices, 2 soldiers and Lieutenant Dalen are there, knocked out onto the floor. You guys rush in. You can rush in now into the room to go after them. And
Yeah.
well, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back to that and pick up as you guys
Okay.
pick them up off
Sounds
the
good.
floor. So be right back, everybody.
Gonna dangle.
All right, welcome back, everybody. So, we can come out of this. So, with the captives rescued and in tow, you rush through this barrage of soldiers that are coming to pursue you, taking them out in the hallway. And just as Dem was hearing that Dalen was attempting to make an escape from the facility, but you knew that he was going to be a key component to this mission and getting after him. With a well-placed stun grenade by Dak, you're able to knock them out. 2 guards accompanying Lieutenant Dalen, and you now stand rushing into that front office room with the 3 of them knocked out on the ground before you.
Dalen's gonna walk up with the binders. Just anyone care to do the honors?
Hey, bud. How's it going? We've been looking for you.
Well, they're unconscious still.
Yeah.
So
But
I want to go
yeah.
up to Dalen and I'll slap him on his wrists behind his back.
Okay.
I was gonna ask Lan if he'd like to try and hack the security cameras here and wipe the drives.
Lan is looking on proudly as Balin collars his first perp. Gets his first bounty. He
I've done
chokes
some
back
before.
a tear and does his job and hacks the cameras.
Okay. Give me a Slicer's Kit check, Lan, as you do that.
I was gonna ask
man.
if I can assist.
Yeah, you can. So,
Alright.
you want to have him re-roll? You can roll it.
I'll just auto crit with my 20.
Okay.
Or Lan, you can re-roll it with advantage. You're +9.
Yeah, I'll re-roll it.
I gotta use it sometime
Hopefully-
soon.
oh,
I don't know
man.
what for, though. That's gonna be something real dumb. You guys want to see a magic trick? I know sleight of hand.
So, Lan is busy working on the security footage over there, and you're finding it's a little tougher than you expected to get through all the systems and find that information. So, you spend your time doing that, though. Meanwhile, Valen, you throw some binders onto Lieutenant Dalen. What are you guys doing with the other 2 guards?
Well, Jack pulls out his blaster and says, "No witnesses."
Hey. Maybe not. We'll
See,
take
I'll
their
go
weapons.
I'll go as far as like taking their eyes out, but their life, come on.
We'll take their
They have
weapons.
they have their own binders, right? Because they're security guards.
Yeah. Yeah, so
So,
you
yeah,
can
just
go
like-
ahead and
Yeah,
tie them up as well. Okay.
tie them up to the chair or computer console or whatever, just to leave them.
So there's not, I'd say they'll probably eventually come to. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
Whatnot. But we'll say they kind of like lay there for a little bit, and but you guys
Lay them out and make them hold hands
Okay.
because they need to be in timeout and learn how to be nice.
Oh.
It's just the standard procedure with
Yep.
captives, I guess. And then you're gonna shake Dalen awake after he's bound.
Yeah. Slap him in the face.
Yeah. So yeah, he hands behind his back on the ground there as you slap him a couple times, and he kind of jolts up and says, "What is the meaning of this?
Good morning, sweetheart.
Who are you and what are you doing? What is going on?"
I'm that force sensitive you've been looking for. I'm here.
He like squints his eyes looking at you. What do you know about this program? What do you know about what? You will not get away with this.
Well, we already have, and we're gonna know whatever you want to tell us. And I'm sure a few people will be able to get you to tell us a few things you don't want to tell us as well. So,
Give me an
Let's go on a little
intimidation
trip.
check.
Yes, the ever intimidating Valen.
Yeah.
Padawan.
You guys are really in for it.
Mean.
Huh?
Oh, so you should have
course.
used your free 20 there, Valen, and been really intimidating.
No, I hit the other guy in the back. Oh well.
Galen just kind of looks at you and says, "This is not. This will not stand. People like you, that we are doing what we are doing. Your attempted control over us. Just being in the way and manipulating the general public. You're a danger to society."
I prefer menace, but okay.
Well, if you don't want to talk to us now, I'm sure the interrogation droids and experts back at the base will be more than happy to see what you have to say about this program.
I will not tell you anything.
Not willingly,
we'll just have
but
to
you'll
see.
eventually tell us.
If you want to give a intimidation as well, Dak.
Sure.
You see him, he's trying to kind of act tough about that, but he realizes that he is obviously, no pun intended, in a bind. But he, mentioning going, taking him away and whatnot, maybe there's a sense that he can, if he cooperates, maybe you'll let him go or whatever. But anyway, okay. And he does come out and says that. I will tell you what I know, and then you'll release me. Do we have a deal?
Really? Absolutely.
Give me a deception check.
If I use my free 20?
Yes, you can.
I'll roll it first. I'll roll it first to see if I need it. I'll do that. 'Cause I'm actually proficient in this, so. Nah, I'll just take my 24.
Okay. He gives out a heavy sigh and he says, I'm in charge of a task force to locate, capture force-capable individuals here to carry out experiments, tests on an anti-Jedi drug and procedure. But we're not specifically targeting Jedi, of course.
Where you're doing these tests here? I didn't see any kind of science lab.
No, we are taking them off-site into the Thaerian space. That is why the captives we had here were in holding before they were heading out.
Are there any logs of where this place is? Or who you've taken so far? Some sort of manifest?
Says, yes, that information can be obtained. It doesn't really offer anything else, just trying to,
Care to elaborate on
a little
how?
difficult.
Lan, you might want to play with his computer a bit.
Well, I guess with that, Dak may mention like, oh, I did find this, and he'll hold up the data card that he got from that officer's office. I assume this may have some more details pertaining to this program. Do you have a fancy code name for this program? I always love hearing those.
He doesn't really say anything, but give me an insight check. You definitely see that he kind of has like a oh shit face when he realizes that you have that data pad. It seems that you have found what you need already.
I'm sure there's still more information that you can provide if you're heading up this entire operation here.
I told you, I am the leader of this specific task force. That is my role in this situation. There is another task force led by another officer, but I am not familiar with that specific operation. And the colonel that I report to, who is in charge of both task force, I know that he has mentioned having something to hold over the senator's head. I do not know what, but the colonel says that it is iron tight, and I trust his word.
You shouldn't.
Over which senator?
Senator Wren of
That's
the
the
Kularan senator, yeah.
the one that stabbed me.
Yes.
Yep, that one.
That seems about in character. And you're sure there's nothing else you want to tell us? Or don't want to tell us?
There is nothing else I can tell you. I've told you of my position.
What are you injecting people with?
I do not know the finer points of the science. I just know that it's something that, in our tests, suppresses most of the capabilities of Force users. More of the aggressive, offensive leaning sensitivities, it seems.
Does it have a name?
Not one that I'm aware of.
You got any of it here?
I'm
Any
sure.
more of it?
I do not. The two guards that escorted you earlier, they would have been the ones to administer that.
Ah. Yeah, they won't be doing that for a while.
Did you recover those, Valen, or did you leave them behind?
Actually, did we look for those? I thought the stuff was smashed from when I did the binder.
Yeah, the one,
thing.
yep, it had smashed apart when you went after.
Yeah, so
Nothing,
there was
yeah.
nothing there to get.
It's a pretty shoddy operation, Dalen, to only have one dose in the entire facility.
He just blankly stares off in heavy frustration.
Real
Well-
joy to be around, Dalen.
I guess if you guys don't have any more questions, we can wrap up
I've
this
got-
conversation.
Sure.
I've got a question. Halen, you no good bastard, why'd you kill that Boris Firth?
His face goes a little red with that, and you perceive a little embarrassment, but also frustration and anger as well in that. And
Mhm.
hangs his head and he says, "I was just trying to set an example. It went further than I thought." There's a lot of things going on in the galaxy right now. And certain people need to understand that they have a certain place. And those that may have the ability to stand over others can't just freely do so at a whim.
And to set that example, you went after a homeless tramp? That was your grand scheme? This is what you all came up with? After all of this, you go to all these lengths, and this is what you do. This is your big plan? I can't wait to meet the people in charge of this who are stupid enough to put an idiot like you in charge.
Yeah.
This is going to be a
hate
breeze
go
knocking
through
you over. You disgust me on every conceivable level. We fight for you, we die for you, and you can't even be nice to people that are doing no harm to you. Our friend will have questions for you when you get there. I wouldn't make any vacation plans if I were you.
You said you would let
Valence?
me go. I told you my information.
I
We can
told
tell
you
you
nothing
when.
of the sort. And it's not up
He
to us.
told me.
Well, he's
he
a liar.
looks up
You
to-
should know that.
If you believe Dak when he said that, I'd love to see you play cards with him. Oh, by the way, Land taps his hollow recorder. He's like, "I got your confession on tape, and we're gonna see how people feel about you being made an example of. So sit tight there, partner."
Well, maybe before he leaves, maybe once play a little game, and Dak will pull a revolver out of his.
Okay.
You ever heard of Ryloth roulette there, Dalen?
You see the fear creep into his eyes heavily at this point.
With that, Dak's gonna set his blaster back to stun and just not make it obvious he's done that though. He's just going to actually it should still be on stun from earlier. He's gonna go ahead and just point the blaster at him and said, "Well, suppose it's only fitting. This is what you did to Boris. Any last words?"
Boris.
Just kind of frantically quivering there before you. Please don't do this. Don't do this.
It's out of my hands. Dak pulled the trigger. Stun him.
The blue rings of the stun blast come out, and right before a face of shock, and then he just slumps over in a thud in the ground there for you.
I think with that, he thumps to the ground. Valen's just gonna kind of lift him. Can I use force push pull to kind of levitate him off the ground and walk him out with us? Kind of like he's on a floating gurney almost.
Yeah, they probably can handle that. So
I assume that'll take all my concentration and focus to do.
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So, you guys doing anything with the other guards?
They knocked out.
Knocked out. A lot of
Yeah,
them are
there's
bound
kinda
up,
Bound
knocked
up.
out. Yep.
hanging out.
Search
Is
them
there
for
like a
credits or something.
tablecloth or something around here? You just Land's just piling them up and getting ready to drag them out like a big sack.
Yeah. I'll just see if they have any key cards or credits or anything immediately useful.
Not really. Not upon inspection.
Okay.
Mostly just their weapons and things like that. So.
Okay. Actually, I want to pick their weapon. Do they look any? They're just regular old blaster pistols, carbines, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just normal stuff. I just want to take the lightsaber and run it right through all of them so they don't work anymore. Just in
Oh,
case
through
they
the
wake up.
weapons.
Yeah.
Just being,
Not-
being thorough.
Well, since they're dead. No.
Okay. Yeah. So you can do that definitely, and
We'll do that.
take care of them in that regard.
I think on the
Now,
way
if
out,
they do wake up, we're fine.
on the way out, Dak's just gonna turn with the blaster pistol and just start just shooting the computer consoles in the office room, just cause more damage, just for screwing with us.
Is there a file
Yeah.
cabinet somewhere?
Just to push over. Ha!
Yeah, I just want to turn over one file cabinet or something.
You guys just rock star this office,
Yeah.
and on the way out, Lan, you realize Well, shit. I had a program running. It was taking me longer than I realized to delete that footage.
Oh, well, I assume it was done by now before we
there
shot
might
it.
be an interruption to that program. So I guess. Oh well.
He wasn't done after all that time.
Not on a 15.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Nothing that couldn't come back to bite us or anything.
What were you doing with that?
Well, I guess if it
Was that
wasn't
the-
done, then we'll just destroy it. We'll make sure everything's destroyed, then we'll never be able to recover it.
Yep.
All right, so I guess we take this guy back to wherever Austin Delnay's at.
Yeah. I feel like Santa Claus.
Okay, so you take Dalen along with you to that hideout again where he was at originally. When you go and find him, you hand him off, and the data, and he even on the spot he looks younger than he did before because he was so flustered in the situation. And he says, "Thank you very much," and he takes it off, takes the information, and hands it over to some people, and they. Let me get back with you soon with a follow-up, but I appreciate this very much. Thank you again. Appreciate all of your work. And he kind of heads off and head out. Taking care of the situation.
Hey.
He does reach out to you shortly later, and he says, not only did you get those prisoners out and save them, but our experts are working on this data pad, and based on the level of security of this information, we have a good feeling that it's something good. Definitely don't have this level of security on a shopping list. The former prisoners will be safe soon. Most are electing to go into hiding for now, but some are asking to sign up with the militia and take to the fight. We can always use good people. And one of them that you rescued comes forward at this time, who happens to be there as well, and offers you thank you again. Well, thank you so much for coming to rescue us. You've done a great service not only to us, but to Kalaran as a whole. We can offer nothing but gratitude for this. Thank you so very much.
Just remember to look out for each other. Sometimes that might be all you have. And as long as you're looking out for each other, you got someone to watch your back. You might just survive if they try this again. I guess Valen will turn to Dalnay and ask him, so these adepts, they're untrained in the Force?
Many of them, yes. Because
So it sounds like they need someone to show them a few tricks, maybe get a little bit better at what they're doing. There be any way for me to contact you later? I'd be more than happy to show them at least a few defensive maneuvers, something to get them out of trouble.
Yes, I think we could definitely utilize that if you're able to, come visit our base for the militia. Be most appreciative of that.
Certainly. Yeah, I assume we have a way to contact him, or he has a way to contact us
absolutely.
or something. Yep. Yeah, because I'm assuming he won't just tell us where they're at right now for security purposes.
Definitely.
Yes, I've been working on a few instructional materials myself for the Almas Academy, so it'd be good to test them out on people who aren't familiar with the Force like we Jedi are. So perhaps with that field test, maybe my next one will be that much more informative. But we'll let you get back to it.
With that, he sends you on your way to head out wherever. the streets kind of go quiet again. Normal life resumes for the most part. Citizens definitely a bit more suspicious of the Thaerian forces. For the next little while, those peacekeeping Thaerians are going to, they be a little bit more reserved and low key in the area. There is you do catch in the following days. You get a report from Austin Delnay. Just an update on Lieutenant Dalen, saying that we have let him off for investigation, and he seems to believe that it will not, nothing will come of it. He kept telling us that mocking the trial in the Kularan courts, the senator will be appreciative of this. And he kept saying that they own Ren. They own us all. So, you might want to be on call. Certainly don't think this situation has ended yet.
Just a quick question. Have you tried getting them on charges of treason against the Republic? They did attack a Jedi general, after all, in the Grand Army of the Republic. I believe last time I checked that is a treason charge.
Well, that is certainly something I'm sure the courts will take care of and consider. Of course, it's not something we're handling ourselves internally.
Oh, of course not, but bureaucracy, you know.
What general did they attack? You talking about you?
Shh, they don't know that. Use it as a bargaining chip. Lean on them a bit, you know?
So you're lying about.
Yeah, he's technically a general. I mean, you know. Skywalker was made a general, and he was only a Padawan at the time. It's possible.
You have a seat on this council, but we do not grant you title. So with that, as I said, things resumed to somewhat of a normal. You guys hang out here, Yadrin, or whoever else, for the next little bit. Lan, you get a call from somebody from your business card. It says, Lan, we met the other day during the unrest in the city. We've got a fight coming up. Wondered if come out, check out the Space Slam. Seem pretty interested. We always enjoy new competitor.
Well, I'd be delighted to head on down to Thaerian's and get to slamming. When's your next exhibition gonna be?
Tonight, this evening.
Wow, that's very convenient because I'm in the mood to slam this evening. And Lan, kind of like attempting to seem tough, cracks his knuckles, but he kind of hurts himself a little bit.
This is excellent. Well, come on down. He gives you coordinates to the location. He says, we'll get you entered into the contest. Bring your friends. You can throw down some money on yourself or, maybe against you if they're not that good of friends. But it's a good time either way.
Or they're great friends.
I'll be sure
I
to
know
let
it's-
everybody I know that I'm about to put the hurt down at Terran Space Slam.
I knew there was something I liked you, Mr. Jolt. We will see you tonight.
Is it my shameless pursuit of self-promotion and guerrilla marketing tactics?
Yeah, let's call it that.
I'll see you this evening. And Lan excitedly heads over to Dak and says, "We're on."
All right, this trip may prove worthwhile so far. After all,
Should we cut Deb and Valen in on this?
maybe damn. I don't think Valen's much for the pit fight gambling.
Well, what
But
if
you
we
can
get Valen to bet the other side just to make it look good?
We'll have to see what the odds are. If it's better odds for you to throw the fight, then that's where we'll put our money.
Right, of course. Well, this is why I always leave the thinking to you, Dak. Usually are better at the planning. You know, it was always best when you would aim me and I'd pull the trigger, so to speak. Well, I guess let's head on down to Thaerian's. I need to go find my shiny shorts.
You're what?
You'll see. It's from before
don't-
we were working
I don't think
together.
I'm not sure I want to see. That's the whole problem, man.
You're gonna see them because I can't do fisticuffs in my pants. I gotta have my shiny shorts. You're not a Duros and don't know how we fight. We have a very storied tradition and culturally significant garments that we must wear.
Remind me not to head to your own planet anytime soon.
You should see the fights they get in on Corellia. There's not even clothes half the time.
Oh man.
So you want me to throw a fight? Is that the idea? To gamble on the other side of the fight?
And we'll figure it out once we get some more details. Once we get there.
Okay. I hope you're putting these credits to good use.
Always.
Okay. I don't think Valen believes that, but he's just, okay.
Doesn't sound like it, yeah.
What greater use for credits than to enjoy them?
Fair enough.
Anything you guys want to do otherwise before the evening sets in to head over to Terran's Space Slam as Lan has his moments in the squared circle?
Check in on Jib. Make sure he's
Yeah.
not
Not dead.
Good
stabbing,
idea.
ripping up the mattresses.
Jib is keeping Ufta's hands full. I'm just causing a mess. Making his wiring, just trying to pull his wiring out and
Oh my god.
other things. It's definitely a love-hate relationship between the two of them, but they get along fine enough. But things are all good
Mostly hate.
otherwise in that regard.
As long as he's well fed and enjoying himself, Ufta can be repaired. It's fine.
Definitely.
Okay.
He'll be fine.
Anything else? Any other browsing around, or we just heading right to the fight?
I don't have anything else,
Okay.
but
So you kill time until the evening sets in and head off to Terran's Space Slam. It's a unassuming building here on the edge of the river between Gadrin and Hedrit. Such a very warehouse-esque. You come in and there's definitely a crowd out front, anxiously waiting to come in and see the event for the evening. As you come up to the door, bouncer there checks you all in, looks over each of you, says, "Any of you fighting tonight?"
not me.
No, sir.
Looks you over, Lan, and says, "Good luck. You're gonna need it."
And
Lets
Lan
you in.
says,
Go ahead.
sorry. Lan says, I've got all the luck I need right here. And he takes off his breakaway pants to reveal his shiny boxing shorts. Duros boxing championship, 3rd place.
He does like a mocking, like, oh, it's too bright, or just that was a horrible sight. He says, oh man, this is gonna be good. And he like just gestures you through. He says, all right, to the rest of you, if you're not fighting, it's gonna be 25 credits apiece for entry.
Braylon will take all 75 and put him in the guy's hand. That should be all one for each of us.
A big spender over here, buying our ticket.
If you guys gonna be doing all the heavy gambling, I should probably
Appreciate
pay an entry fee.
I guess that's fair. I was like, man.
You head inside. Lan, as you head in, there's another person that's kind of checking people in as well, and finding out that you're a fighter, ushers you off to the right, and you go. You can kind of see as you come in, you see these bleachers that are set up around this fight ring. Got kind of a chain link style. You're not a full. It's not a cage, but that's like the edging for this. It's very, very rustic here around that, and it's not like a boxing ring or anything. It's just kind of a. It's on the ground level, and there's a little bit of a border around it. But that's basically it. And but you're ushered off to the right, and you go back, and then there's like a curtained off area where the fighters go. So you go back there to get ready and prepare, find out your further information of when you're going to come out, things like that. The rest of you head off to the left. There's a couple stands for drinks and things like that, and then also a bookie. To go and play some bets on some of the fights as well if you want. Not doing that amongst yourself as well.
All right. Well, how are we gonna do this?
Well, Dax will go over to the bookie first here and see what the deal is with this whole operation. I'm not sure what type of fighting this is.
So
I'll wait.
you have a few options. There's a few different fights that are going to happen tonight, and you see that Lan is slated for, one of the later fights, on the ticket table. I don't know what the hell they call that stuff. Card. Thank you. So you have a few intro fights before that you can bet on as well, before you get to his. So while you're waiting.
All right. Well, I'm gonna bet on all these. So what's the first one we can bet on here?
Yeah. So. And Lan, you as well. Actually, they do allow this. Because the house wants to maybe pull some money in as well from the fighters, kind of get them stirred up. You're able to bet on any other fight than yourself as well. So you definitely be able to put in on this. So. The first fight, you have two contestants, and it comes out as a pretty even matchup here for both of them with basically even odds, straight odds. It's slated to be a pretty even matchup. Could go either way.
Okay. Sure. Do our fighters have names or anything for us to pick, or is it say fighter 1, fighter 2?
Yeah, so it is the first fight. It just looks to be you've got Aston versus Petra. The first bout. They have a couple little hollow images of each of them. They look like good old boys that here probably have no business. They'd be caught on redneck wrestling kind of a thing, home video type, that are here to just have a good time. So
okay,
it'll be a pretty interesting one.
Yeah, I think Dak's going to put let's see. which is even odds. I could put 200 on Petra the Punisher.
Okay. $200.
Yeah.
Okay. You go ahead and place your bet on that fight, and the bookie begins putting that in. Anyone else looking to make a wager on that first fight?
I'm okay.
Balin's just gonna kind of cross his arms, not looking disapprovingly, just no.
What's wrong, kid? You never gambled before?
Usually when I gamble, I cheat at it. So
Yeah, or I'm
I don't
usually-
approve this straight edge stuff.
Who's to say we're not going to do that while we're here?
I'm usually gambling
Saying
against
right in
death.
front of the bookie. Hey. Yeah, no, I'm good.
You rolled two
That's fine,
twos,
yeah.
yeah?
No, it's a one.
Oh.
So the next fight on the list as well is going to be individual. So the first two is a couple humans. The second one you see a Twi'lek versus a Deveronian here. Looks to be a pretty interesting fight. We've got Jekla, who is I think I'm doing this right. The better odds, 1-to-1, obviously the best odds, right? Versus 3-to-1, other way around.
Yeah. So favorite, one, even money favorite. So like basically plus 100 would be
Yeah.
the favorite. Underdog would be the 3-to-1.
Okay.
So if
So-
I bet 100, you can back my 100 plus
Mhm.
300.
So the second one, you've got Jekla, the Twi'lek, sitting at 3-to-1, and Tak is even money, 1-to-1. Is Deveronian that he's definitely not one of your bigger Deveronians, but versus the other guy, it seems that he's definitely gonna probably has a good chance at this.
Mm.
This isn't even this is just because I know about Twi'leks from down. I sort of want to bet on the Twi'lek because they got them crazy claws too.
You got some inside information there, Dim?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I show them my fingers. I got like little knives on my hands. It's crazy.
Mm.
Well,
You
I've
think
seen how you fight them, and if all Twi'leks can fight like you, I'm betting on Jekla. And Land puts down 1,000 on Jekla.
Oh my
Okay.
god. I'm gonna feel so bad. Ugh.
Dak, you betting on the second fight?
Yeah. Yeah, Dak will do 300 on Jekla.
Okay.
Jekla and Hyde. 300.
All right. Anyone else?
One of those guys looks like literally a devil. I don't know if I want to bet. I would be betting against him, but I've seen them fight, so I don't know. They're probably evenly matched. I think
Yeah.
I'll hold my money.
I'll throw
Maybe
down
there's another fight.
500 on the
Yeah,
Twi'lek
then all
for
you gotta
fun.
do some of the the magic hand stuff.
Alrighty. So those are the two other fights that you can bet on before Land's fight as well.
Okay.
So start off here. The first fight comes out, and again, as I said, it looks like these two just farm boys or something that are here wrestle for the evening, and they come out to the crowd's jeers and cheers. Step into this ring, and the official steps in, gives a couple words to each of them, and starts the fight with a ring of a bell, and they begin going at it. First round goes off, and we'll have Astra. Nope. How do I? Oh, I got probably the other way around. Didn't label it? Come on, Foundry. Okay, that worked. Okay, so round one, they come out, and these two are pretty evenly matched. It's set on paper, but Petra comes out with a heavy swing towards the end of the round, and wobbles Astra pretty good. He's looking pretty rough after the first round. Official calls for the time. They take a break and get ready for the next round.
Let's go, Petra! Dak yells with all of his persuasiveness from the crowd. You can do it.
Second round comes up. Ooh. And Astra is looking great this round. Definitely bounced back from the first one, and catches Petra off guard pretty poorly. And overall, after the second round, Astra seems to have taken back the lead between the two of them. I get to the third and final round to see how this fight is going to what's the outcome of this fight. And Astra does not look good in this final round, is struggling big time.
Punisher.
And Petra is just destroying Astra in this last round. They pull away the official separates the two as it seems to go to the judges to see who ended up in this, and being at even money there. It ended up it definitely wasn't a clear winner. Well, not a clear winner, but it wasn't a blowout, but there was still a clear winner, and the official raises Petra's arm at the end as the winner of the first fight. And there's a roar from half the crowd who bet on him, wanting to, excited for their earnings, the other half frustrated, of course. So Dak, you earn 2 to 1 on an even odds there. So betting 200, you'd win 200 back. 400 up to you.
Yay.
Is that what's the pound sign doing that, Dem?
It like separates it, so it is able to
okay.
label it. So if you do 1d6 or plus roll 1d6 and then the pound sign space like whatever. See?
Oh, I see. Yeah, the text up there.
Yeah.
It goes underneath. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Probably don't need the brackets, I assume, right?
Sorry, guys.
Okay. The next fight comes out, and you see Jekla the Twi'lek, this kind of like reddish yellow, which I guess is orange, skin Twi'lek. That he looks, pretty decent. Definitely, more probably of a nimble type, but still has some muscle to him, and likely is gonna, put up his end of this. But then the Deveronian Tok comes out and looks a beast, comparatively at least. And there's just you can hear amongst the crowd, just like, oh man, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be good. They come out into the crowd, and again, the official goes to each of them and begins the fight. The first round goes off.
This is why cheating is good, guys. Come on.
I was gonna ask, is there anything we can do to help, affect it one way or the other if we want?
So, hey, ready to do something.
You can attempt.
Anything fun there?
The first round comes out, and to the surprise of pretty much everyone in the arena here, Jekla is just bouncing around this Deveronian. It's definitely the first round is definitely one of nimbleness and quickness versus just pure strength. And while a couple hits that Talk does get in, you know those hurt. Jekla has gotten more of them in as he's bobbed and weaved out of the way and piled it on. We go to the second round as the first one was a great show. Everyone excited to see how this fight plays out.
Oh gosh. Whew.
The tables turn as maybe Jekla loses a little bit of his stamina, his speed, and Tak takes the second round easily, landing a few heavy hits on the Twi'lek. And the Twi'lek wobbles there at the end of the round, looking to be in pain. But things overall, seem to be pretty even going into the third and final round.
Can I try to, like, I don't know, like, hey, batter, talk? Like, try and get up there and basically, like, distract him.
Taunt
like
the Deveronian?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So let me just
Like,
get
hey,
there.
hey.
Okay, yeah. So it would be give me an intimidation roll.
Let me see. And you know what? I'm gonna use my 20.
Okay.
Yeah, plus an 8.
All right. So
I've been waiting for it.
That is gonna give Tak it will be advantage because you want a lower number on this. It'll give him advantage on his round. So Jekla, his round here, good round for him.
Pretty good.
Tak, 6, keep highest one. Hopefully this does that. Does, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yell out from the crowd, yelling at the Deveronian, and it seems that it may have gotten to him a little bit. And Jekla gets back into stride and takes the third round pretty convincingly.
Let's go.
So, back of the other.
Is this one going more than 3 rounds?
No. Oh, always just the.
Oh, okay.
Jekla was 3-1.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I got this wonderful.
Close. Okay. The judge brings the two contestants together in the center of the ring. There's just almost you can almost feel the tension, knowing that this is a big fight. There's probably a lot of money put on this one with the heavy odds. And it was exciting. It was great to watch. It went back and forth, and the anticipation as the judge, he's like swinging the arms back and forth, ready for the
sucker.
announcement, and throws up the arm of the winner. And the crowd just lets out a roar, and as it's the arm of the Twi'lek. Jekla has taken the fight.
Jack the.
So, massive payouts. Lan, you win 3,000 credits. Dak, 900 to you, and Dem, 1,500 to you.
Yay. Telling you, that was the time, right? Used it.
Lan tells the bookie to roll his entire winnings onto a bet for himself to win.
Okay.
I'm betting all 3K winnings on this.
Oh, okay.
Lan, roll me a d4, please. Okay. So, the bookies have given you 2-1 odds. Pretty decent, considering. But your opponent has even odds. If they could get even better than that, they would. And you've looked around in the back area of who your opponent could be. You saw the two, farm boys head out. You realize, okay, that's not who I'm fighting. You saw the Deveronian, probably like, no, I don't want to deal with him. And then you saw the Twi'lek. Maybe you don't want to deal with him, but maybe you could take him. They headed off in the fight together as well. And then you see in the corner this kind of squat individual. He's kind of hunched over, green skin. He's got his back turned to everyone. He's just kind of been in the corner, towel around his shoulders, just
Yoda.
in his zone. Yeah, in his zone thinking. And as it gets ready for the next fight, you hear the announcer in the group, and everyone says, "And now for our third fight of the evening, we introduce Mr. Land Jolts." And there's a little bit of a, cheer from the crowd. And the Dominator. And you see the individual stand up, and he's a little short, squat, Aqualish, that turns around, and he looks mean as hell. He has like a busted nose. Looks like he definitely has been around the circuit before, and could be a tough cookie to deal with.
Do we get to bet yet?
You can now, yes.
I'll put 2,000 on Land to win.
Oh, whoa.
Dak's gonna lean over to Valen and say, "Hey, you confident in Land, or are you confident in Land's gonna win?" With like a little wink.
I'm the first one. Not the second.
Oh,
The
I'd
first
prefer
one.
I'd prefer the second.
He can do this. I believe in him. I think
Yeah,
if he
especially
believes
with-
in himself,
Maybe a
combined
little
with
help in
our
his-
belief, that's enough to give him the edge he needs.
What was that thing you told those people we rescued? Watch out for each other, have each other's back, and you're never alone.
Yeah. At what point did I say commit crimes and help each other commit crimes? That's not what I said. I said to look out for each other. He's got to do this himself, but I have his back.
Not a crime. This isn't a crime.
Maybe it'll get us booted out of the arena, but it won't get us arrested.
Phelan will lower his voice and go, "Last I checked, people do not like you cheating on gambling. Whether it's a crime or not, it's wrong and someone will get hurt. I am not going to let them touch me if they try to come after me, and they are
Alright.
definitely going to come for their money if they think I cheated them. He's got to do this on his own. Plus, it'll give him
Jackal-
confidence. Think about
Jackal-
how awesome he'll feel."
I'm more worried about. He's gonna feel really awesome if he wins a bunch of money. And Dak will put 2,000 on Land as well.
Okay.
God, okay.
And you were doing all three on yourself?
Yeah.
No. Jesus.
1 second.
See if the other guy would have had better odds though. I could. My whole plan was to give Land like a signal, like throw the fight.
Yeah.
How
I
far is
know.
the fight from us? Like, how far away are we from them?
I have to go up and say, change your plans, do good now.
Go up and, I'm gonna go up and give
About
Land
Brad now.
a pat on the back.
Yeah.
AKA guidance.
There you go, bud.
How far away are we from the combatants? From our spectators?
Broken. I mean, you kind of move. You can move around. I'd say, I don't know. Like what? I guess. What are you thinking for range? I assume that's kind of what you're after.
I guess I'm trying to figure out if they would be in range for me to even do anything if I wanted to. 30 feet?
Yeah.
Within 30 feet? Okay.
Okay.
I've got
I'm gonna
options.
dump 880 on there, just because it's my change. on Land, hoping that he decides to not throw.
How much? Damn, sorry.
880.
880.
Yep. Lucky number.
Okay.
Not really. I just figure if I lose it, then I'll have 8,000 flat. So
All right.
Makes me
The
feel better.
announcers come out, introduce each of the fighters, and they come out. And as he mentions the Dominator, there's a massive roar from the crowd for him. Definitely seems to have a reputation here, and you've got your work cut out for you, Lan. So this will be basically not really rounds, but you guys each have 20 hit points is how we measure this. So you will be throwing punches with strength. You will you can use your modifier, so which I guess would come with strength anyway. D20 with strength. So each enemy or each fighter will throw the D20, and then you'll compare those to see if there was a hit, who hit who, etc. The higher number lands a punch, and then the difference between those numbers tells you the damage dice for that. If the difference is only 3 points, it's actually a blocked hit. 4 to 8 difference is a D4. If it's 9 to 13, it's a D6. If the difference is 14 to 18, which I guess possible, but that's a D10 damage that goes against the other person. A natural 19 or a 20 is rolled, and you have the higher number. Your hit lands, and you go into a combo. You then roll the D20 again, and if you get a 15 or a natural 15 or better, no modifiers for the combo in this part, you combo again for each 15 or better at that point. If it's less than 15, your combo ends, and you roll a d6 for each combo stacked, including that failed. So you would have, so say you got like 3 combos, 3d6 you put it in there with that. If you roll a nat 20 during a combo, haymaker, d20 damage.
Ooh.
Player on the receiving end of the combo is considered stunned, does not roll while being punched. If there's ever a tie for a combo, both rolling 20s, for example, you look at the modifier of each combatant.
So got that auto crit, Lan?
Yeah, I haven't used it yet.
You still have it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, yeah, that could be good. Could come in handy here. So, the announcer steps. Go ahead.
So sorry. Do I add my proficiency mod or just strength?
Strength.
Strength. Okay.
Yep. Okay. So, comes out for round 1 in the fight, and the announcer calls out, and the official comes into each of you, tells you guys keep it clean, have a good fight, and here we go. Steps back. The bell goes off for the fight. Go ahead and roll your strength. Normal roll. Ooh. Okay. The punches come in from either side, and all of a sudden, the crowd's kind of surprised that the Duros is actually keeping up better than they might have thought against the Dominator. And the Aqualish does land a punch on you, but you like block it enough to not take any damage that first hit. Go ahead and hit again.
Oh no.
Again, the Aqualish has a little bit of the upper hand and hits again with the second one, but it's not enough to cause any damage. You catch a little bit of, you absorb the punch on the third one as well, hoping that you're kind of staying in this fight. Crowd is getting pretty rowdy. So, because I know that you guys are probably itching for something, let me know, the rest of you, if you're wanting to attempt to influence or otherwise, and what that is.
Dak wants to
Us?
Dak wants to yell something about the Dominator, some derogatory, derisive comment toward the Aqualish.
Okay.
Oh my god. We have to come up with Aqualish slurs now.
Yeah, I think
His
what
face looks like a butt.
like what a good insult would be for an Aqualish.
Yeah.
Got a butt chin.
Butt face. That hurts my feelings.
What their deal is.
I think he would generally use a different skill, but I kind of like how Savage World does it with the taunts.
Yeah.
Use the governing ability. Like if you do intimidation, he's gonna roll straight charisma. I think is like what. I don't know. I think generally you kind of combat that stuff with like potentially insight or something. I don't know.
Okay.
But anyway,
So,
so
want me to roll intimidation?
yep, that's what you're going after.
All right. And I will, yeah. So I will guide myself with the force to make this as intimidating as possible. Nothing. Not the greatest roll.
Okay, so it wasn't going to be just a straight, succeed. There's a difference here, but you definitely have succeeded by enough to cause an issue there. So he will. I'll give him.
Minus the difference.
Not minus the difference, but 1 point for every 5 in the difference of that. So, you know what I'm saying? So the difference between your two rolls, every 5, a -1 to the yeah. So -1. Is to his hit. So, Lan, next punches are thrown.
When we do that sort of stuff, is it going to be just one of us can do it at a time, or can we?
No, you can if you want to pile
Okay.
on. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. And you guys are just going toe to toe. This fight is just back and forth. The Aqualish is still the one that's on the offensive, but Lan, you're absorbing this. You're kind of playing waiting game to wear him down potentially. Next one, go at it.
Checklist strat.
Yeah.
Come
Time
on,
to shine.
come on, Lan, you
Come
can
on,
do it.
Lan.
Alrighty, nice.
Oh,
That's massive. That's 9-point difference here.
Oh, that might have been a good time to auto crit.
You are dancing around. He used it already, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Or
haven't
no, you
used it
didn't. You're
yet.
right. You're right.
Yeah,
Oh, he didn't use it. Yeah.
You are dancing around, absorbing these hits, what's not, and then all of a sudden you just find an opportunity and come in for a heavy hit against the Aqualish. That is a D6. So roll me a D6 for against the Dominator. Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is a heavy hit. There's a loud roar from the crowd as you get this hit landed on it in surprise. And some of the crowd is starting to root for the underdog here. The Aqualish is very frustrated and comes in for the next hit.
I'm gonna start really upping my trash talk. I'm gonna start
I'll
doing
I'll
some more
assist if
trash
I
talk
can.
here. Dim, start start bad mouthing the Aqualish.
Okay. Give me your intimidation.
Can I use my defiant to help Lan by being positive?
Come on, Lan.
Like, I believe in you.
What do you got advantage on there for?
Trying
Oh.
to help.
Yeah, he said he was gonna help. I clicked so I could advantage.
No.
Oh,
that's
okay. All right. No, that's fine.
Just really, hey, butt chin. Come on.
Hey, that's a -3. Valen, you would have to roll like a persuasion or something if you want to help. Lan.
Okay, yeah, I want to help Lan. I want to inspire him with my defiance.
Okay.
I
So
believe in you, Lan.
give me a persuasion roll,
All right.
and then Lan, give me a charisma roll.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah. Probably not gonna do anything.
As long
Our
as he's
friendship.
got lower.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
At +1, no, you are.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, +1 to you.
Go.
You're, like,
Okay.
trying to resist his charisma.
I'll be your Colin Creevy. I'll be your fan club of
So
one.
next attacks come in. Add +1 to this one, Lan. He is at a -3.
We're trying here.
Oh no.
Auto crit! No.
yeah, I'm using the auto crit on this.
That's
Okay,
fine.
that's
You
a good
absolutely can.
idea.
Okay. So, 20 goes in, and off the back of your hit that you just got in, you go in for another one, and you begin this this combo against the Aqualish. It starts off. So, roll a d20 again. You have to hit at least a 15 to keep the combo going.
Oh, no. That's not. This one's solid.
So the combo runs short, but you still get a couple hits in. So give me a. You get to roll 2d6 because of your combo went for 2. Okay, very nice. The Aqualish is starting to look pretty rough. You've actually not taken any actual hits yet, Lan. You've absorbed what's come in. You've danced around, and you've avoided everything that's going on. So we get ready for the next round of attacks. Go ahead and throw straight strength.
Oh, no.
The Aqualish tries to shake this off and get back into this game, and is going to be able to do so, landing this time a heavy hit on you. That will be, I think it's a d6. Yeah. With a pretty solid blow, 4 points coming off of you.
What bumps it? What's the? Because I can eventually get to a D10. You said the damage difference.
Is the highest, yeah. If the difference is 14 to 18 points.
Oh, okay.
They were
What
9
the-
points difference.
But wouldn't have Land's one prior to that, the 2 versus his 20?
So it just goes into the combo. It doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah, the 19 and 20, it goes into a combo, and that's where you get the extra. So
2d6 versus 1d10. Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
All right, the fight continues.
All right.
Not a great hit on his end. Oh, baby.
Yes.
Look at that.
At 20.
Oh.
You roll
All I
in
needed was a little
to
faith.
another combo. You can only last a couple of hits on there. 2 more d6. You very well
Still better
could
than
finish
nothing.
this. The crowd is going crazy.
Let's go, Lamb. Let's go.
Yes.
You step up with your first hit and come in. How do you finish him, Lan?
Yeah.
Hand blast over the head. Just boom.
Oh my god.
Caveman style.
You hit him off guard across the chin with your first punch, and he steps back in a slight daze, and you realize you've got an opportunity to go again, and you just rear back, both hands over your head, double axe handle coming down, right down on his head, and he just wavers and wavers and wavers. The official comes out, calls the fight as the Dominator falls with a heavy thud to the ground.
Yeah.
And there's actually a moment of silence in the crowd because it's initially that shock, like, did this really happen? And then everyone erupts in a massive roar to what they've just witnessed, that someone actually took down the Dominator. And the official
I
comes
owe it
out, the
all to my
announcer then raises your hand in victory. Says,
Let's go.
the champion of this fight, Land Jolts. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I owe it all to my shiny shorts and the power of friendship.
And so everyone that bets doubles their money.
Yay.
So, well, gets back what's twice of what you paid in.
And it was 2-1, right? So
Yeah, 2-1. Yeah. So,
there's
Valen,
4.
you earn 4,000 credits. Lan, you earn 6,000 credits. Dak, you earn 2,000 credits. Sorry, 4,000 credits. And then Dem, I gotta pull a calculator out because you weird ass number.
Thank you.
1760
Yay.
is what you all won. Lan, you also win an additional 5,000 bonus for winning the fight, as it was one of the headliners.
Oh,
You guys are flush with cash.
Way to go,
we're gonna
Land.
blow it all. Come on. Let's
I
go to
can
the slots, guys. Come on.
I can say with utter confidence that the Force was not used to help you in any way in that fight. You did that all on your own.
I thought the force was in everything.
You
Well, it is, but it wasn't used.
Okay.
the fight, the evening comes to an end, and Thaerian comes back to the back area, Lan, to meet you as you come back. And the Dominator, after he's shaken off his daze, he does come over and looks at you and says, "Nice work, kid. Maybe next time I'll get you."
Maybe next time you will. That was a hell of a fight. Lan extends his hand for a shake.
Yeah, he puts it out as well. You could tell that despite his very, very rough, tough exterior, he definitely has honor in a good bout. You provided that, absolutely. So,
Hell yeah.
but Thaerian comes over and says, "Landjolt, I knew there was something about you, boy. Man, you just you certainly put on a show, and I'll tell you what, I do hope you come back. I think you've got a lot of fans out there that would love to see you again. I'm thinking, Landjolt, electrifying.
I like it.
Got a little bit of a ring to it. What do you think?"
I like it. I think we could work on some signage, perhaps a bit of a small scale marketing campaign. We could really we could bring a lot more fresh faces in here to get fleeced. I mean, to bet and be spectators.
I like the way you think. I think this is gonna be the beginning of a wonderful, wonderful partnership.
As do I, Thaerian. As do I.
With that, you head off, collect your winnings, and beyond that, there's no further, pomp and circumstance about this. You went in as basically a regular Joe off the street, and you basically leave the same way, essentially out the front door and meeting up with your counterparts. But there is a few people there in the crowd that are just, "Oh, congratulations, yeah, congratulations," and it definitely seems that some people are kind of already taken to you for this pretty exciting night.
Lan takes the opportunity to hand out business cards to all of his new fans and remind them all that if you've got any scum, bail jumpers, any type of runaway type of fellers and need catching, Landjolt's your man. I'll knock them clean out.
Everyone excitedly takes the business card as they head away for the evening. So you all from here head off for the rest of the night. Head back to your ship. Head back wherever you want for the evening. See what else is going on. As you know, there are other a good night off to kind of unwind. It was good to relax a little bit. But you know that it will probably be short-lived, as there's many other looming things in the system, let alone the galaxy. You wait, see what the morning brings. that's where we'll wrap up this evening.
Hey.
Woo!
Good
You
stuff.
see,
I
you just gotta
I mean,
believe
it was
in
up
your
to the
friends
dice,
and it'll
but
be fun.
man, that was awesome. That was
Yeah,
exciting.
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I found these rules earlier for the fight. The gambling rules on the things is something I kind of whipped up, so I had that in play, and then I wanted something a full-fledged. They worked out good. They were fun.
Yeah,
think
I
it's
thought
pretty
it was
cool.
a fun way to do it.
Yeah.
Better than just like rolling attack rolls, you know.
Yeah. Yep. It definitely
Yeah,
a really good
it's
system. So
fun.
the combo piece is really cool.
Yeah.
So I think that was fun. So definitely, but awesome. All right, guys. Well, yeah, we'll end there, and we'll be back in a couple weeks. Hang on, guys, on stream. Everybody on stream, thank you so much for hanging out. We had an awesome viewer list this evening. I think I'm at. Let me check my. Where we hit our fundraising at? Last was we're at 425, so we came in 425 here at the end here. I still need to make my personal contribution, which I'm going to kick in $100 towards this. So we'll be over that $500 mark, which is fantastic. So thank you to everyone that supported the cause, and we'll likely keep that going. Definitely be back next year. Maybe cram in some more games over the weekend to do this tabletop appreciation through Extra Life. So thank you, everyone. Extra Life, if you're still in the chat hanging out, thank you for stopping by. That is super awesome as well. So everyone have a great night, and we will see you on the next one. So thank you very much.